I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Generation Investors Podcast. And it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster with the stocks. It's been a roller coaster with crypto. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, I am Coach Flo. And I want to know, do you hold XRP? Do you hold any crypto? Let me know in the chat below, because today we are talking about the latest news on XRP as we get closer and closer to the ETF. The ETF, spot ETF, that is looking to be approved and just shock the world. That's right. And I want you to be a part of this movement. If you haven't started to invest in XRP, remember, this is not financial advice, but I just want to leave you with some nuggets. Also, keep you informed as we get close to something as a milestone as this. So if you haven't been receiving my content, make sure you check the notification bell for all, not just personalized, but all. I'm talking about shorts. You see my long content, and just go back to check out my previous content on XRP, because I have a whole lot of content on XRP because I believe in XRP and what it can do. So the latest news on XRP spot ETF, that is waiting to be approved, waiting to get this green light. You got Grayscale, you got Wisdom Tree, you got Coin Shares, you got 21 Shares, you got Core Trust, you got Canary Capital. To say the least, there's so much more spot ETFs that's just waiting to be approved, but we got some opposition because this government shutdown. I mean, boo, okay, but with these government shutdown, hopefully, preferably that gets situated, because that's what's really is being a hindrance, that's being a delay on what is already looking to be approved anyway. So let's just stay tuned, stay prayerful for those who are in this situation, especially you work for the government. Prayers out to all of y'all. Moving on to, once this XRP spot ETF get approved, we can see a lot of inflows, okay, as it soared. We can see the inflows of institutional capital, also the legal clarity, the global expansion, institutional demand. We're just talking about what this thing will do once it's all said and done. Because I do believe once it's all said and done, XRP will skyrocket. And it will go to what? The moon. That's right, going to the next galaxy, that is, because it has so much backing behind it. The banks, this is the bank's coin, okay? Not only just the world's coin, the bank's coin. And the banks have billions and billions of dollars locked away. And every day, people are buying this thing by the boatloads. And I'm talking about the hedge funds, all the big rigs, you name it, they are buying this thing. That's why Wall Street saying this will be the favorite crypto. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, but we talking about XRP will eventually become the Wall Street's favorite crypto, because they are all buying this thing. And I mean, hopefully you are buying this thing. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is financial education. Remember, you got to do your own due diligence. Make sure you're doing your research. If you need to talk to a financial advisor at your own leisure, do your research, but definitely do not put money that you cannot afford to lose. This is a risky asset. All crypto is a risky asset. So I always have to make that disclaimer and put it out there, because you can lose a lot of money, but preferably if you're in the right coins like XRP, like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, you are going to go to the next level, and your money will go to the next level, just like me. So hopefully that you continue to do your own research. But like I'll say it again, that XRP, once these spot ETFs get the green light, we get global adoption and just all these delays out the way, XRP will go to the next level. And I want to get to this point of the price targets and price updates at the time of recording. Got XRP sitting at the low of $2.80, and definitely I'm buying. All right. And I mean, I'm buying already set up in one of my portfolios to buy it every day because crypto is 24/7 decentralized. It's already buying it every day. I'm talking about $2 a day. What a move. I could increase it up, and I probably will increase it up, but $2 a day to just continue to just reoccurring. You can do what's best for you, but definitely you want some skin in the game, set up recurring buys on XRP, on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. And you ain't got to, like I said, I got it for $2. I can increase it up for even $50, $100, but you got to do what's best for you. So $1 a day in Bitcoin, $1 a day in Ethereum, $1 a day in XRP, and just continue to just let it ride. That's what you call dollar cost averaging. Okay. And at the time of recording, Bitcoin is sitting at the low of 121K. All right. But like I said, we got so much room, so much upside in Bitcoin. Analysts is already saying we going to 200 by the end, 200K to be exact, 200K by the end of this year. It could even go higher. You just never know because it has so much room. And then Ethereum is sitting at 43.66, and we still on target. We still on target to go where analysts are saying this thing can go 7,500. It can go 8K. It can go 10K by the end of this year because we still got time of these last few months of this year, and you still have time to get in the game. So I want to leave you with some encouraging strategies, things that I'm doing. Like I said, this is just something that you can leave with and apply today. Why wait? Look for opportunities. There's opportunities everywhere, not just in crypto and stocks. Opportunities to start a side hustle. I have previous catalogs on side hustles. So put a caveat in that because I definitely have more on the way for those who are looking to start that side hustle. But look for opportunities. There are so many opportunities out here. You have so much resources on these smartphones, so much resources. Look for opportunities. And with crypto, when it dip, I buy. When it dip, I buy. The name of the game is buy low. Sell what? High. That's right. We got to buy things low. Buy stocks low, buy crypto low, buy real estate low. And that's when you want to sell it when it run up. Okay. So look for opportunities because opportunities are everywhere. Guys, just look around and there's no better time than right now. So many opportunities to change your life, change your money, change your health. Opportunities. Don't wait on them. Number 2, learn the game. I'm talking about learning this stock game, learning this crypto game. How you do that? I'm glad you asked. Reading books, looking at courses, taking courses. There goes back to the opportunities to make more money, opportunities to get a promotion. Okay, there's just opportunity endless. So learn the game because once you learn how to invest, once you learn how to trade, your life will change. Got to invest in yourself by investing in your mind. Okay. Books. I'm reading books, taking courses, and you ain't got to break the bank to take these courses. All you got to do is look up different things on YouTube. You have Barnes and Nobles, you have Borders, all these, and not to mention Amazon. You got all these ways to invest in your brain. You invest in your brain, your life will change. I say it again, if you invest in your brain, your life will change. And then risk management. Everybody's risk management is different. Some people think you put just a little bit of money in. Well, let me change that. The old stigma myth is, I got to have a lot of money to invest. No, you don't. $1 can change your life. $5 can change your life. $10, $20, $100. It don't matter, but you just got to start. And like I said, look at your risk management. How much are you willing to put into the market? The crypto space, the crypto market, the stock market, risk management. If you don't know what risk management is, Google risk management. Google risk management in stocks, Google risk management in crypto, and get the ball rolling because the time is now to invest in yourself. And the only way you can do that is put in the time, put in the effort to stimulate your mind. Get off these time wasters, get off the the drama and looking at all this entertainment, because that's all it is. Put more time in being educated than being entertained, because those who put time into investing in themselves by educating themselves, by reading, by meditating, by being positive and staying away from drama, negative, toxic relationships, toxic things that's just taken away from your time, taken away from what you could and should be doing. And I hope that's not for you, because if you know, like I know, like I said, we're looking to become financially free. That's the goal, and that's the way to be. So don't let no one tell you what you can or can do, because it can happen through who? You. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. Smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Peace.